I'm just at the right rear of the home, and I'm working my way down through an access point via the 100mm vent at the rear here. Okay, so junction here at 0.8 of a metre appears all okay. Okay, I believe that's an inspection pipe possibly. Appears all okay. Another junction here at 2.1 metres. Appears all okay. Okay, another junction at 5.3 metres, appears all okay. Okay, we're holding a little bit of water here at 6.4 metres, but I'll continue to work through the drain. Okay, there's another junction here at about 8 metres. Apart from the water holding, the junction itself appears okay. Okay, another junction here at 9.3 metres, appears all okay. Okay, I'm actually going to work back. That section of line is not from a blockage, it is actually a dip. So I'll mark both the points on that line. So we'll work back to the starting point. Okay, so we'll just work forward. Okay, so here at about 5.9 is where it seems to begin, so I'll mark this starting point. Okay, so I've marked the first point. I'm just going to work through now slowly to get to the end point of this dip drain. Yep, so we dipped through to this junction here at approximately 9 metres, so I'll come back a little from that junction to about here. Okay, so the original mark at 6 metres was approximately 7 metres to the right of the left-hand boundary fence and approximately 3.5 metres to the rear of the home from front to back. And this mark here is approximately 1 metre to the right of the boundary fence, and we're possibly underneath the garden shed, I believe. It's a bit hard to get an exact location, but it appears that we're under the garden shed at the left rear of the property. So in order to take the sag out of the section would need to be cut out and replaced. As I say, most of it is actually under the is below grass, so a lot of it could be excavated relatively easily apart from the garden shed section. And also where this 8.9 metre mark is, there is a very large tree right next to it, so there would be very large roots and the tree trunk actually in the way of the excavation and repair at this section here. Okay, so that junction appears all okay, 9.3. Okay, it was PVC. It looks like that's PVC at this point. That's possibly an earthenware collar. Just looking at that, possibly. We'll continue to work our way along the drain. Okay, and we are starting to hold a little bit of water here. This could be from a blockage. I'll continue to work through. See where this takes us. Okay, so it looks like we do actually have another dipped, sagging section of drain, so I'll have to mark this point as well. I'll just work back and mark the 2 points. Okay, so we're approximately half a metre to the right of the left-hand boundary fence, from left to right. From front to back, we are approximately 1 metre back from the left front corner of the home. I'll just work through to the end of this dip now, and we'll mark that section. Okay, I've just marked this location. It's actually at the again at the left-hand side of the property, approximately 0.5 of a metre to the right of the left-hand boundary fence. We're approximately 6 metres from front to back. We're 6 metres forward toward the front of the property from the front of the home. The first 1.5 metres of this repair would require, probably actually 2.5 to 3 metres of this repair would require concrete cut and removed. The other section, the drain actually runs directly under a tree line of very, very well established trees. There are about 3 or 4 of them. They actually appear to run right the way along this drain, along that left side of the property. So those would have to be removed as well for access actually to this drain. I'll continue to work through. Okay, it looks like we're hitting another dip again. So we probably want to just replace all of the pipework from the first cut through to the end of this section. Okay, I'll just mark this location here. Okay, this is actually tracked away from the fence a little. We're approximately 3 metres to the right of the left-hand boundary fence. From front to back, we're approximately 12 metres toward the front of the property from the front of the home. It's under grass directly, so we would need to dig down and excavate. Excavate and repair. We're at a depth of approximately 94 centimetres. Okay, and so it is actually continued in PVC. This looks like an earthenware connection here. Potentially it could possibly be the council connection. I will mark this location. We're approximately 6 metres to the right of the left-hand boundary fence, and we're approximately 1 metre toward the rear of the property from the boundary fence at the front. We're at a depth of approximately 1.23 metres, and we are between are some reasonably well-established trees again. This would require an excavation and cut out the section so that we can repair it. We've got well-established roots and tails here. I'm not sure to what extent they cascade down the drain, so we'd probably just need to check that once we dig down and cut out this section also, just to see if there is anything beyond this point. Again though, there are a number of very large well-established trees in this front yard, which could prove somewhat challenging with any excavation and repair work that we do undertake.